want to welcome Judge David Mitchell to the statewide ACC. David, would you like to introduce yourself and tell the committee a little bit about yourself?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Mitchell. I'm retired as a circuit court judge for Baltimore City of 17 and a half years, and then about 10 years additional, 12 years additional service on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, where I had the privilege of serving and presiding in all the courts of the state on the shore. There were, I think, 8 counties and whatever. I sat in every one of them. I have 3 years of experience as the executive director of the National Council of Juvenile and Family Court Judges based in Reno, where our function was training judges and others who were involved in children and families in courts and first responders to families in crisis. Privileged to be a part of the committee.
Great. Carrie, do you want to?
You're grossly overqualified, but we're very happy to have you, Your Honor.
Carrie, do you want to introduce yourself and explain your role and let Judge Mitchell know what you can do to help him?
Sure. He and I have already spoke a few times. We've been back and forth on email and on the phone, so he kind of knows who I am and what my role is, but I am the executive assistant that is assigned to the statewide ACC. You will meet me in person next week. I'm very excited for you to be in the training. As I know everybody else is excited to have somebody here as well. So we welcome you. And if you have questions, as you know, reach out, call me, email me, I will answer.
I already appreciate the prompt responses. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Great. And Paul, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Paul Mayhew. I'm an assistant attorney general, and I'm assigned out here at the Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services, and I'm counsel to this committee.
Great. And Donna, Rodney, Kurt are the other members. Stuart Russell, who I believe is was the appointed chair. He has been out on medical leave since February, so we're looking for his speedy recovery. I'll let you know I did speak to him earlier this week. He sound good, but he has not been released to join the party. Also for today, just before we get going, I sent to Carrie a proposed 2025 schedule for meetings. Carrie, if you can share that with the members, if there's conflicts, let me know. We can certainly adjust it. We have some time to do that.
Yep, I will go ahead and send that to them after the end of the meeting today.
Great. Also, at last month's meeting, we did not have the final tally for the results for the Maryland State Police. So for the September 17th, 2024 meeting, I want to officially read into the record that we had cases involving 30 officers, 49 allegations, 9 were administratively charged, 34 were not administratively charged, and 1 officer was determined not to be within the ACC jurisdiction with 3 allegations. And 1 case was deferred, which we will be hearing shortly. And the next month's meeting will be on November 27th. With that, can I get a motion to go into private session? Or Carrie, do you have to read the statement first?
No, we should go into private session first, and then she will.
Okay. Got a motion to go into private session?
I motion to go into private session.
Rodney, second.
You're muted.
All in favor? Yep. And Kurt has dropped off.
Okay, well, we have a quorum. We're fine.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, here he's joining. Okay. So with that, we're going to go into the agenda.
All right, hold on. Let me read my statement.
Oh, yep.
It is proposed that the Statewide Administrative Charging Committee's open session of its 22nd meeting on October 24th, 2024 be adjourned to a closed session. The session will be closed under the authority of General Provisions Article 3-305B, 1, 2, and 7 of the Annotated Code of Maryland. The reasons for closing the session may be to discuss the appointment and employment of an individual over whom the committee has jurisdiction, and to protect the privacy or reputation of an individual with respect to a matter that is not related to public business, and obtain legal advice on the matter. During this closed session, the topics to be discussed are Administrative Charging Committee cases.
Great. Okay, we're back in the open session. The Statewide Administrative Charging Committee concluded its meeting today. Today we heard 31, let me make sure I get this right, 26 cases against 31 officers, 33 allegations. A recap by the agency with Maryland State Police. We had 12 cases for 17 officers, 17 allegations. 13 were not administratively charged, 4 were exonerated, and 4 were administratively charged. A number of comments are to be provided for the non-administratively charged cases. On the Maryland Transit Administration, we had 8 cases, 8 officers, 10 allegations. 2 of the officers and allegations were determined not to fit in our jurisdiction. 5 were not administratively charged, 3 were unfounded, 1 was exonerated, and we do have a letter for one of the not administratively charged. 3 were also administratively charged. On the University of Maryland, Baltimore, we had 1 officer, 1 allegation, and it was not administratively charged with it being unfounded. And then with the Maryland Transportation Authority, we had 5 cases, 5 officers, 6 allegations. 3 were not administratively charged. 3 of those were unfounded. And we had 3 where they were administratively charged. And they are the results for the Statewide ACC October 24th, 2024 meeting. With that, I believe we are done.
Well, I move to adjourn.
Got a second?
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Okay, thanks, everybody.